Welcome back to P303. On the show today, we have author from Hawaii, Marianne of Waikiki. Now, I just want to let you know this is a live show right now on the Facebook page, and it is blowing up as I'm watching right now. People are commenting. So this is really good. And this is very unique because we've never had anybody so dynamic on like this who has like hand puppets and doing great things for the environment. So again, you told me earlier a little bit like we're wondering where is all this garbage comes from when you're on your sailboat. So tell it. Let's move forward now and tell us about your bullying book and your other ideas that you have for your book 3 and 4, if you could, Mary. Unless you want to give out the secrets, you know.
Oh yes, well, yeah, I wanted to share with you too. So you also asked too about else you can get books.
Yes.
I went on a sailing book signing tour, Southwest Florida to Virginia. I sailed 91 days, 1,700 nautical miles up the ICW, and wow. Jay, to see the Navy vessels, to see these people of being of service, I know you support the veterans. My mouth just dropped. And I had the honor to do a book signing in Key West and Marathon. And when I
Ooh.
returned, a friend of mine, Marilyn Rogers, a retired special education teacher, told me about Donors Choose. And Donors Choose uh, helps teachers in the United States of America. And we sat down at Starbucks, and she took 15 minutes to write out. And a teacher needs a teacher ID that she wanted 50 books for her classroom. It was for ocean cleanup. And I'm on the social emotional learning curriculum, Hawaii Department of Education, sign language, puppets. She posted it, Jay, and she got funded in 2 weeks. So Amazon shipped the books to her classrooms. So her classroom
Hmm.
read the book for a month to 2 months. And then I was invited out to her classroom, and I brought out the puppets and a slideshow of teaching the ASL fingerspelling alphabet. And the children were, "Where's Dr. Fingers? Where's Dr. Fingers?" So now Dr. Fingers has his own YouTube channel to learn the ASL fingerspelling alphabet, the 26 letters of
A-
alphabet.
And how old were the kids?
They were young adults, special
Yeah,
education,
they were, eh?
and learning different techniques. Marilyn told me that she bought a coffee pot to teach them how to become into business. Say, like if they got a job in the future at Starbucks. I know we all help out persons with disabilities. I used to do that as a case manager 30 some years ago, Jay, when President Bush
Wow.
signed the American Disabilities Act. So she was just telling me all about these different amazing products that can build a classroom, and carpeting, air conditioning, my books, the puppets. It's a la carte kind of thing. And again, I know it's back to school. All classroom teachers in the United States of America can receive copies of the Acts of Kindness series. That's 4 books, Folkmanis puppets for their classroom from donorschoose.org. A teacher just needs a
I th-
teacher ID.
I think I just got a new vision of you. Are you the new Sesame Street lady?
I'm
I
just
think you
Marianne of
might
Hawaii.
be.
I'm
Yeah,
just
you might
Marianne
be.
of Waikiki right now. I see the vision to bring them into animation movies. We love Mr. Henson and all the puppet masters, and they do good work. I see the vision of bringing them into
Well, let me share this with
animation
you.
movies.
Let me share
Animation
this with
movies.
you because we deal with the biggest school board here in Ontario, in Toronto, called the Toronto District School Board. Right? We take our programs into the school to teach people production. There might be an opening for your product during our production class. I'm going to look into this. This is very interesting. So let's talk a little bit about the title of book 2, and then 3, and then 4. So tell us the title of book 2 again.
Title of book two. So I came back from sailing with underwater acts of kindness, and what pops into my head is rabbit acts of kindness, no bully. And I'm at the Unity Church of Hawaii signing again, and Lucy's singing, and they came out with a second album, and I was in tears of joy. I said, the universe is really giving me the signs that this is my next purpose. And so the second book has the second album, and it's called Rabbit Acts of Kindness. Now it features Harry, the hard of hearing rabbit, with a sign language chicken named Chelsea, the courageous sign language chicken, for Harry, the hard of hearing rabbit, and Eve, the finger spelling bumblebee, which is a glove puppet. Now, Jay, I had the honor to interpret for Chelsea Handler, the
Ooh.
comedian, in Honolulu for Mr. Scott. So, in honor of Chelsea, We made her Chelsea the Courageous Sign Language Chicken. But what also happens too, Jay, unfortunately, the deaf community gets bullied more because of a hearing loss and communication. So I myself has been bullied as a sign language interpreter, and so we wanted to make this message. So Harry learns to stand in his power after being bullied by a bullfrog named Rippet and a bulldog named Felicia. He gets kicked off the rock. He ends up on Rabbit Island, which is off of Oahu, over by
Mm-hmm.
Sea Life Park, and learns to stand in his power with an enchanted tree. And all his other character friends are there. They are special education, and it starts out as a little classroom school. They create a sailboat to sail back to Magic Island, where they have a homecoming party. They have a rainbow parade party. It's so much partying and rainbows over there in Hawaii. First birthday luau's are everywhere. We have a first birthday luau for a pig called Baby Sizzle, and the dean of the school is Dino Spamoramo. So we have fun character names. We
So
want to introduce them.
let me. I'm just jumping in because I'm thinking as you're speaking. I'm thinking as for our viewers that the questions they'd like to ask. So how many pages are these books, or do they vary?
But the first two books are 80 pages, and
80
their
pages.
reading level is 8 and above, but they're for all ages of the heart because we're taking a global topic that's happening, and
Okay.
we're using animal characters, and they have disabilities,
And there's
and
text and pictures, I guess, throughout the book.
yep, pictures of the
Yeah.
puppets inside the book and the lyrics of the soundtrack at the back of the book. Now, our third book is a short book called Pono the Hawaiian Polo Pony, which is the days of the week. It's polo season up there, and so the polo rider is deaf, and we highlight the different horses from the different islands with the different colors of leis. And it's a beautiful story with Auntie Renee, who is a manager at the Equus Hotel, and Mike Daly. They own that, and the North Shore Polo Club, which I got to go. So, nice polo hat here again. I'm
Nice.
Marianne of Waikiki, sign
Nice.
language,
Yeah.
rainbow.
Yeah.
And so, yes. And so that book, Jay, was too short, according to Amazon. So, we created coloring book pages at the end. And it
Okay.
is completed. And we have sent these books to Santa Papa John, who has a podcast, who I met through the World of Ability. And he
Mm,
now is showcasing them. So he showcased this past Monday Righteous Acts of Kindness, featuring
nice.
Pono the Hawaiian Polo Pony. So Pono means righteous. So there's some Hawaiian terms in there. And basically the messages also too of all the books are peace. So Jay, if you can sign with me, I'm going to teach you some
Oh
four
my
signs.
goodness. I don't know. Okay. Here we go.
This is a sign for peace.
Okay.
This is a sign for love. Now hug yourself.
Okay.
This is a sign for happiness up from the heart. And I like to affirm that I am happy because I was on the Happy Neighborhood Project as a host and co-host in
Nice.
Hawaii with the H&P ability. I rolled over with Denise Vargas, and I was a sign language interpreter during the COVID lockdown. And I got to meet so many people, such as Dr. Liddy, who is federally trademarking the Acts of Kindness series for me. And I met Kurt and Sue and Emily Roscoff, which I am a guest speaker every Saturday on your Transform You Media
Yeah,
Planet Ron show.
let's talk a little bit about your support team because I know some of them and I know how amazing these people are. But why don't you share how important it is to have people behind you that believe in you and support you?
Oh, absolutely, yes. Because one is a thought to action, and you as a new artist, and expressing your talent, and putting things down on paper to see the vision and mission, and then people knowing you and their passion. And I'm grateful because the whole acts of kindness team, even though we're separated, but we still see the vision and mission. And Suzanne is making the commitment, and we're writing the climate change book, which will be another short book too. And we are also partnering with Leon McLaughlin out of Seattle. And Leon is the founder of Clean Water Foundation. I met him at the Equus Hotel again, where I wrote the two books with Auntie Renee, and he met with Auntie Renee. And He loved the
I'm
book.
just
I gave him.
commenting, by the way, I'm just commenting on our pages. So as we're speaking, just to let you know.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So when he left Waikiki, I gave him a copy of the book Underwater Acts of Kindness for him to read on the plane and think about when he was flying back to Seattle. He was flying over that Great Pacific Garbage Patch
Mm,
and how it was affecting California and Seattle. He loved the book, and he's a and doing many fundraisers now. So he's like, don't give up. It's going to take some time. We're going to make this happen. And I said, okay. And just wanted to continue to write. And so now we're partnering. He's got some private equity investors that are coming to open up some worldwide stores. And we'll let him talk about that. And they'll be marketing the Acts of Kindness series books and the puppets. So I
that's
kind of
great.
see there's a new avenue, and don't give up. You just kind of got to, Jay, what I say, I think outside the dock box. Be living on a sailboat, you got to think outside the dock box. Just because something isn't happening right now where you think you're ready, the universe is listening and the universe is providing. And guess what, Jay? Last month I applied for Awesome Foundation Oahu grant for $1,000. And guess what, Jay? I won it. And we are now on your show for the next 4 months. We are using part of the grants to hire you to hire on persons with disabilities to make this vision and dream happen, because we have a 500 million people worldwide, Jay, now with a hearing loss. We have millions of moms and dads coming home from being of service who can't hear their own children or grandchildren. I feel passionate now, but it's
I
tears of
love it.
joy.
I love it. I can see it. I can hear it. I can see it in your eyes. I love the passion. I want to thank you for believing in the channel and showcasing this such important uh, images and just sort of subjects that you cover in the way you're just so getting out there. So yeah, I just want to tell our viewers now. Yeah, so Marianne, we're going to be doing a media junket for the next 4 months, maybe longer, with Marianne. We're also going to be on, I'm going on my radio show this Friday on Sirius XM. So I'm going to give a big shout out for Marianne and other people attached to the channel. So I really want to thank you for coming on. And again, this is just the start of a media junket. So you're going to be seeing Marianne tomorrow, actually, on our flagship show, the Today Show, with Dr. Lori Davis. And then she'll be coming back on a Today Show. She'll be coming on multiple shows. Watch her across Canada, across the United States. And in the edited version of the shows is where you're going to see all her video clips and images and everything. So, Marianne, before I let you go, if people want to find out more information about your platform, where could they go?
The website is www.actsofkindnessseries.com. That's actsofkindnessseries.com. You can see the books, the vision, the mission, the donors choose. Website is on there for teachers. And if you want to join us on Saturday's World of Ability podcast, you can sign up with us with Kurt Roscoff, Sue Roscoff, and our podcast engineer, Emily. You can also talk with Leon McLaughlin. He talks about bringing filters. And oh, by the way, I just got to tell you, Jay, with that grant, this is my birthday wish. The universe
Ha!
listened. The Waikiki School Deaf is going to get books and a water unit for my birthday
So
in
cool.
October for anti-bullying month. So this is a birthday wish that came true.
Well, you're a very special lady, Marianne. I really appreciate, and you should be very proud of all you're doing for our communities because we love it. I mean, it's all about sharing positivity, sharing kindness, sharing opportunity, sharing information, education, because your books are educational too, right? So it's a win-win for everybody. So we really thank you for being on the show today. What I'm going to do is take a quick break, and I'm going to come back and wrap the show with some updates. But again, you'll be going to watch it for Marianne. Let her know on her Facebook page how much you love her. Again, Marianne, thank you for tuning in today. Thank you for being our guest. Stay tuned. I'll be back to wrap the show.
Bye.